Well, today we have also learned that it had been about 2 years since Latisha Lawson's mother had had any contact with her daughter and grandchildren.
News Channel 15's Don Austin talked with Fort Wayne Police this afternoon about the timeline of events.
Alyssa, some of the pieces of this puzzle are coming together, but there are still many unanswered questions.
So she made it difficult for anyone to obtain any information about her. And that is why I believe it took some time for Grandma to track her down.
I talked to Fort Wayne Police about the timeline surrounding the search for Latisha Lawson, her daughter Kiera, and little Josiah King. Latisha's mom went to police headquarters on September 23rd of this year.
In her last communication with her daughter tells her she's lost her job and she'll be in contact with Grandma when things get better.
Lawson's mom wanted the cops to check on her daughter and grandkids, saying it had been about 2 years since she last had any contact with them. The kids' dad hadn't had any contact with them in a long time either.
And we did talk with him, and he himself said he had not seen his children in over a year.
Latisha's mom gave police the address to an apartment on Hobson Road. Inside were Latisha Lawson, 10-year-old Kiera King, and another woman. The two adults told cops that Josiah was staying with an aunt. There are still questions about the other woman who was inside that apartment, the one who confirmed Latisha's story.
She is a very important part of this investigation because when the officer went to that apartment on Hobson Road, she corroborated Mother's story. She said that yes, that toddler was staying with an aunt, and that yes, he was fine. And we know now that that was not true.
Police gave an update to Latisha's mom and notified the Department of Child Services.
Is that Mother isolated herself. She isolated herself and her children from family, from friends, from anyone who knew her. She went so far as to withdraw her daughter from school.
The Department of Child Services said it gets involved in cases where there are allegations of abuse or neglect, and this particular case started as a missing persons investigation. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, call Indiana's Child Abuse and Neglect Hotline. That number is 1-800-800-5556. Someone is there answering calls every day of the year around the clock. You can report abuse and neglect anonymously. Don Austin, News Channel 15.